Have you ever caught yourself wondering why some people seem to just glow as they age? Like, seriously, what's their secret? Well, let me tell you, it's not magic or some expensive potion. It often comes down to what they eat. This is Dr. Masayuki here, and welcome to Life in Harmony, where we talk about real, science-backed ways to help you age gracefully, with energy, strength, and a natural sparkle. Today, we're diving into a fantastic group of anti-aging foods that you might be overlooking: beans. But not just any beans. 7 powerhouse beans that pack a punch with collagen-boosting nutrients, antioxidants, and natural wrinkle fighters. Whether you're trying to reduce fine lines, support muscle strength, or just feel healthier inside and out, these beans deserve a spot on your plate. So stick around, and let's explore how these humble legumes can help you turn back the clock naturally. Ready? Let's jump right in. Okay, let's dive into why beans are truly a superstar when it comes to aging gracefully. Now, many of us have heard about the blue zones, those special pockets around the world where people tend to live longer and healthier lives, often reaching 90, 100, and beyond. What's a common thread tying these longevity hotspots together? You guessed it, beans, or legumes more broadly. Research shows that eating just a cup of beans a day can add about 4 extra years to your life. That's right. Science says you could live longer simply by adding these little gems to your plate regularly. A landmark study tracking over 1 million people found that for every 50 grams of beans consumed daily, there was a 6 to 8% reduction in the risk of early death. Beans consistently came out as the strongest dietary predictor of survival in older adults in global studies, beating out even fruits and vegetables. But what makes beans so effective? Well, beans are nutritional powerhouses loaded with protein, which helps build and maintain muscle mass, and fiber, which is crucial for healthy digestion and keeping blood sugar stable. Plus, they pack antioxidants and polyphenols, plant compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 of the main culprits behind aging skin and chronic diseases. Beans also provide important vitamins and minerals like iron, magnesium, potassium, and folate, all essential for heart health, energy, and cellular repair. What's more, they're affordable and widely available, making them easy to add into your daily routine without breaking the bank. Blue zone diets often treat beans not as sides, but as the foundation of meals, fueling steady energy and protecting against age-related decline. So, think of beans as your affordable, natural wrinkle fighters and collagen boosters, working behind the scenes to keep your body strong, your skin glowing, and your heart happy. No fancy supplements needed, just good old-fashioned legumes doing their anti-aging magic. 1. Adzuki beans. Now, let's talk about one of my personal favorites, Adzuki beans. These small, ruby-red beans are little nutrition powerhouses. They're loaded with protein to support muscle strength, fiber to keep digestion smooth and blood sugar steady, and antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect collagen. In other words, they're not just good for your health, they're good for your skin too. One of the standout features of Adzuki beans is their role in blood sugar control. Research has shown that the compounds in these beans can help improve insulin sensitivity, making them particularly valuable for preventing or managing type 2 diabetes. And as we know, stable blood sugar is crucial not only for energy, but also for slowing down cellular aging. They're also rich in anti-inflammatory antioxidants, like flavonoids, which help calm down chronic, low-grade inflammation, the kind that contributes to wrinkles, stiff joints, and age-related diseases. On top of that, Adzuki beans are a good source of minerals, like magnesium and potassium, both of which support healthy bones and heart function. And let's not overlook folate. Adzuki beans are especially high in this B vitamin, which plays a key role in DNA synthesis and repair. Folate helps protect the integrity of your genetic material, making sure your cells renew properly, a fundamental process in slowing the aging clock. For younger women, folate also lowers the risk of birth defects, which is why it's such a celebrated nutrient. So, how do you enjoy them? Adzuki beans are popular in East Asian cuisine. You'll often find them in soups, stews, or even sweet desserts like red bean paste. For a more everyday approach, you can add them to grain bowls, sprinkle them into salads, or make a hearty bean chili. 2. Black-eyed peas. Next up, let's shine a light on the black-eyed pea. No, not the music group, the humble little bean with the tiny black eye. These legumes are rich in complex carbs, fiber, and protein, giving you slow, steady energy instead of those spikes and crashes. They also pack in important nutrients like folate, manganese, and vitamin A, making them excellent for both cellular repair and overall vitality. One of their best-known roles is in pregnancy health. Thanks to their high folate content, black-eyed peas help support proper fetal development and reduce the risk of birth defects. But the benefits extend to all of us, no matter our age. Folate works behind the scenes to keep DNA healthy, which is a big deal when it comes to slowing cellular aging. Now, let's talk about the anti-aging perks. The fiber in black-eyed peas is fantastic for weight control, keeping you full for longer and supporting healthy digestion. Fiber also helps lower cholesterol, which translates into better heart health. Studies published in journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that eating legumes regularly, including black-eyed peas, can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and diabetes. And here's a nice bonus. Black-eyed peas are also linked to eye health, thanks to vitamin A, which supports vision as we age. Plus, their manganese content helps with energy production and bone strength, keeping us active and steady on our feet. As for the kitchen, black-eyed peas are incredibly versatile. In Southern cooking, they're famous in Hoppin' John, a flavorful rice and pea dish. You can also toss them into salads, soups, or even blend them into veggie patties. They absorb spices beautifully, making them easy to adapt to whatever cuisine you enjoy. 3. Fava beans. Now, let's move on to fava beans, sometimes called broad beans. These bright green beans have been enjoyed for thousands of years, and for good reason. Nutritionally, they're packed with protein, fiber, folate, manganese, copper, and a range of vitamins that support everything from muscle repair to brain health. One of the unique claims to fame for fava beans is their potential to support motor function. They contain compounds that may naturally boost dopamine in the brain, which researchers have linked to improved movement and even potential benefits for people managing conditions like Parkinson's, HP. Pretty impressive for such a simple bean, right? Fava beans also provide strong immune support thanks to their combination of vitamins and minerals. Their high fiber content helps regulate blood sugar and promotes healthy digestion, while also playing a role in weight management, keeping you full and satisfied without piling on excess calories. And let's not forget heart health. The soluble fiber in fava beans helps lower LDL cholesterol, while their potassium and magnesium support steady blood pressure. For younger women, the folate in fava beans is essential for healthy fetal development. But folate is also a superstar for all of us as we age. It protects cellular health by ensuring DNA is copied and repaired correctly, a fundamental defense against age-related decline. Research published in journals like Nutrients highlights the role of fava beans in supporting longevity through their effects on inflammation, metabolism, and vascular health. Simply put, they're an anti-aging ally we shouldn't overlook. In the kitchen, fava beans are incredibly versatile. You can sauté them with garlic and olive oil, toss them into salads, blend them into dips like hummus, or add them to hearty soups and stews. Fresh or dried, they bring a rich, slightly nutty flavor that elevates simple meals. 4. Lima beans. Let's not overlook the Lima bean, sometimes nicknamed the butter bean, for its smooth, creamy texture. Don't be fooled by its humble appearance. Lima beans are rich in protein, fiber, and iron, making them a fantastic choice for strength, stamina, and overall vitality as we age. One of their biggest anti-aging superpowers lies in blood sugar regulation. The fiber and complex carbs in lima beans slow down digestion, which helps prevent those sugar spikes and crashes that can accelerate cellular aging. Studies have shown that including lima beans in a regular diet can lower the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and for those already managing it, they help keep blood sugar under control. Their benefits don't stop there. Lima beans are excellent for digestive health, thanks to their fiber content, which feeds healthy gut bacteria. A happy gut means better immunity, better mood, and even better skin. They also support heart health by lowering cholesterol and improving circulation, while the iron content helps prevent fatigue and boosts oxygen flow throughout the body. And here's something fascinating. Lima beans contain anti-inflammatory polyphenols, plant compounds that actively protect your cells from oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust on metal. Over time, it wears you down. Polyphenols work like a protective coat, slowing the rusting process and helping you age more gracefully, inside and out. Some studies even suggest that these compounds may support better cognitive function, helping memory and focus as we get older. When it comes to the kitchen, lima beans are incredibly versatile. You can simmer them into stews, mash them into spreads, or toss them into hearty salads. They're also wonderful as a simple side dish, just a little olive oil, garlic, and herbs, and you've got a delicious, anti-aging plate. 5. Mung beans. Now, let's talk about a tiny bean with a big reputation: mung beans. If you've ever had bean sprouts in a stir-fry, you've already met them. But mung beans aren't just a crunchy add-on. They're packed with powerful nutrients that make them one of the most respected anti-aging foods in Asian traditions. And now, modern science is catching up. Nutritionally, mung beans are loaded with protein, fiber, B vitamins, and minerals like iron and magnesium. Together, these nutrients support muscle strength, steady energy, and healthy blood production. And just like other legumes, their fiber helps regulate blood sugar, lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes, and protecting against those energy crashes that can make you feel older than you are. But here's where mung beans really stand out. Their anti-aging potential goes beyond the inside of your body. Thanks to their high antioxidant content, mung beans help fight chronic inflammation and reduce the damage caused by free radicals, those unstable molecules that accelerate wrinkles, joint stiffness, and chronic disease. And get this, scientists have found that mung beans also benefit skin health. Research on selenium-enriched mung beans has shown that they contain special peptides and antioxidants that promote collagen production, improve skin elasticity, and even help repair UV-induced damage. In other words, they're like a natural beauty booster hiding in your pantry. Imagine that: a bean that helps you glow. Several studies published in journals like Food and Function highlight mung beans' role in reducing inflammation, lowering cholesterol, and protecting against oxidative stress. Together, these effects make them a strong ally in both longevity and skincare. So, how do you enjoy mung beans daily? They're versatile. You can cook them into hearty soups, toss them into salads, or use them in curries and stews. Sprouted mung beans are especially rich in nutrients and can be added raw to sandwiches or wraps. Even a simple mung bean porridge, a comfort food in many cultures, can be both soothing and deeply nourishing. 6. Pinto beans. Now let's move on to a bean that's especially popular in the Americas: pinto beans. These speckled beans may look ordinary, but nutritionally they're loaded with protein, fiber, vitamins like thiamine and folate, and minerals such as iron and magnesium. Together, these nutrients make pinto beans a valuable ally in keeping both body and mind strong as the years go by. What makes pinto beans particularly interesting is their range of anti-aging benefits. First, they're packed with antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, slowing down the damage to skin and tissues that leads to wrinkles and other visible signs of aging. Some studies have even suggested that certain compounds in pinto beans can help slow the growth of tumor cells, showing potential in the fight against cancer. They're also excellent for heart health. The soluble fiber in pinto beans helps lower LDL cholesterol, while their potassium and magnesium support healthier blood pressure levels. At the same time, the complex carbs and fiber work together to regulate blood sugar, reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes and giving you steady energy throughout the day. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition points out that diets rich in beans like pintos are consistently linked to lower risks of chronic disease and longer lifespans. The best part? Pinto beans are easy and comforting to cook with. You can simmer them into a hearty chili, mash them for a flavorful burrito filling, or add them to soups and stews for extra protein and creaminess. Even a simple pot of seasoned pinto beans with garlic and herbs makes a delicious, budget-friendly, anti-aging meal. 7. Soybeans. Finally, let's talk about soybeans, one of the most studied and, at times, misunderstood beans. Unlike most plant foods, soybeans are a complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues. Add to that their wealth of isoflavones, plant compounds that act as both antioxidants and gentle phytoestrogens, and you've got a bean that's practically tailor-made for healthy aging. One of soy's strongest anti-aging effects is its ability to reduce oxidative stress. The antioxidants in soy help neutralize free radicals, protecting cells from premature damage. This not only supports skin health, keeping collagen intact and reducing wrinkles naturally, but also helps defend against chronic diseases. For women, soy is especially valuable during and after menopause. The isoflavones in soy mimic the body's natural estrogen, offering relief from hot flashes, mood swings, and bone loss. In fact, research in the Journal of Nutrition shows that regular soy consumption can improve bone density and lower fracture risk, crucial for aging gracefully and staying mobile. Soy also promotes heart health by lowering LDL cholesterol and improving blood vessel flexibility, while its protein content supports muscle strength as we get older. On a hormonal level, soy is known for promoting balance, which may extend health span and the years of life spent in good health, not just in survival. Plenty of studies back this up. Populations in Japan and Okinawa, where soy consumption is high, consistently show longer lifespans and lower rates of age-related diseases. Modern clinical trials continue to highlight soy's role in reducing risks of heart disease, osteoporosis, and even certain. The key is to enjoy soy in its whole food forms rather than relying on heavily processed products. Great options include edamame, young, green soybeans, tofu, tempeh, and miso. Edamame makes a perfect snack. Tofu can be grilled or added to soups, and tempeh brings a nutty flavor to stir-fries or sandwiches. When eaten as part of a balanced diet, soybeans are not only safe but profoundly beneficial, helping you stay strong, radiant, and balanced through the years. From fava beans to soybeans, these 7 powerful legumes prove that nature provides some of the best tools for healthy, vibrant aging. Rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, they support longevity, heart health, blood sugar balance, reduced inflammation, and glowing skin, all backed by strong scientific evidence. Including them regularly in a whole food, plant-based diet can help you age with strength, energy, and resilience. Start small by adding them into soups, salads, or snacks, and feel the difference over time. Join our Vision in Harmony community for more science-backed insights into health and nutrition.